Welcome to the She Invests Intuitively podcast, a Soulful Valley podcast for women who are done dimming their light, done playing small, and ready to rise. Here, we don't chase money. We align with it. We don't listen to market noise. We trust the quiet power of our inner voice. I'm Carey, author, publisher, and intuitive entrepreneur. I turned debt and heartbreak into financial freedom, and now I'm here to remind you, investing in yourself is the most powerful decision you'll ever make. These short, soul-infused episodes and occasional guest conversations with kindred visionaries are your permission slip to move with purpose, lead with intuition, and receive with ease. Let's activate your next level together. Welcome back, beautiful soul. This is She Invests Intuitively. In the last episode, I shared what happened when everything fell away. The collapse, the quiet, the return of my name, and the remembering of who I was before life asked me to become someone else. Today, this is where that remembering turned into action. In January 2021, I did something very simple and very intentional. I created a vision board. And in the centre of it, I placed one image, and the word said, best-selling author. It was not a hope or a someday, but it was a decision. At the time, I hadn't written a book, I didn't have a publishing deal, and I didn't have a plan. But my body knew, and then, almost immediately, life responded. A few days later, I received a message from a complete stranger in my Facebook DMs. She invited me to write a chapter in a book called Intuitive Knowing Her Truth. I remember reading the message and feeling something inside me, a feeling that this book was certainly a title I could write to. This wasn't random, it was alignment. I was in the Authors Hub by the 13th of January 2021. One of the reasons I said yes so quickly was because of a lesson from the My $1 Million experiment that had stayed with me. You don't save your way to wealth, you invest your way to wealth. I had taken that in deeply, and I used the affiliate income from the experiment that I had earned from sharing it to invest in this opportunity. It felt clean, intentional, aligned. I wasn't spending money to feel better. I was moving money to honour my future self. And that single decision collapsed time. By March 2021, I was a best-selling author. The words on the vision board were no longer a vision, they were reality. And something shifted. Not just externally, but internally. Because becoming a best-selling author wasn't about validation, it was confirmation. That intuition works, and aligned investment clearly matters. Saying yes before you feel ready changes trajectories. That first book wasn't the end goal, it was the opening. It showed me what was possible, and it reminded me that my voice mattered. Stories heal, and that co-creation is a powerful way to rise together. It also awakened something else, a calling. Not just to write, but to hold space for other voices, for other stories that had been waiting for permission. This is where Soulful Valley Publishing began to take form, just before it became a publishing house. But as a frequency, a way of creating that honoured intuition, integrity and collaboration. A way of working with money that didn't require self-abandonment. A way of succeeding without burning out. This is what I want you to hear clearly. You don't need certainty to begin, nor do you need permission to say yes. You just need the courage to act when your intuition is already certain. That one yes was precise, and it changed everything. In the next episode, I'll take you into what happened after that, how one book led to another, how Soulful Valley became a publishing house, and how co-creation turned into a movement. For now, just sit with this. What have you already named in your vision that feels bigger than your current reality? And what would it look like to invest in it before you feel ready? You don't need to answer today, just listen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking this story with me. And I'll meet you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in to She Invests Intuitively. If this episode lit something up inside you, trust it, share it. Take one aligned action before the day ends. Remember, your energy is your currency. Your intuition is your greatest investment strategy. And you are already the woman you've been waiting for. Be sure to subscribe, leave a soulful review, and visit sheinvestsintuitively.com. Here's our disclaimer. The stories and insights shared in this podcast are for inspiration and educational purposes only and are not financial advice. Always trust your intuition and seek professional guidance when needed. When you've finished here, come and join me over on the Soulful Valley podcast, where inspiring authors, healers, and visionaries share their journeys of awakening, purpose, and transformation. Until next time, keep rising, keep trusting, keep investing intuitively.